Some women try to find problems in their relationships that aren't there. They even create those problems by doing things like this.
If you need to go through my Instagram, go ahead. I really don't have anything to hide. It's not like you don't already have my location. It's not like I haven't already given you the passcode to my phone. It seems like nothing works with you. And I refuse to be controlled through fear and insecurity. That is no way to live. As far as I'm concerned, none of this helps. The damage is already done.
Mariah, don't play with me. Mariah, stop.
I picked out my outfit tonight. What's wrong?
What's going on tonight?
We out tonight.
For where? With who?
With Daniel.
For what?
Act him.
Daniel, y'all stop playing with me. Both of y'all.
Yo,
where y'all going?
Hold on, what's going on? Right, tell her.
Right now.
You feel stupid. You said what?
Oh, feel stupid? You want me to feel stupid?
Good.
You didn't tell her where we was going?
No, it's a surprise for our anniversary that she just up. Thank you.
Baby.
Oh! Yeah. What you mean?
I just don't understand why you can never feel where I'm coming from. You always want to go back and forth with me unnecessarily. It don't make no sense. Yes, you do.
Hey,
wait.
you're right.
See, that's exactly what I'm talking about. You didn't even take time to think about what I just said.
You are right. Yes, you are right.
Well, now what the hell are we supposed to argue about?
Nothing.
Now, it would be good if women could realize the error of their ways. This one woman realized by snooping through her man's phone. Now she doesn't have the same provisions and abilities as she used to have, especially in an economy like this.
So it's now been about 3 months since me and my ex split, and I'm realizing that I cannot afford my lifestyle. So much to the point where I actually miss that ugly cheater so much right now. Let that be the last time I decide to play detective or ask too many questions, because I can't do this.
But the next clip I'm going to show you, gents, is a black woman who admits she didn't have a cheating man. She had a healthy relationship and she still didn't want it. But why?
I hated my healthy relationship. I didn't know what I was getting myself into. Everything seemed extremely foreign to me. I even remember at the beginning of my relationship, I'm like, hey, there's a part of me inside that does not like you. I said it with like a comical relief, but I was really serious. Like, there was a part of me that did not like this person, did not like how he held me accountable. I did not like how he held a mirror to my face. I did not like how he created situations where I had to be at my full potential, and I just was not ready to be my full potential at that moment.
What up, gents? Welcome to TSG Uncut. I am your host, Sean C. There was something that I noticed as I was going through video clips. I started noticing a pattern. And the one pattern that I started noticing, women are the ones who are causing relationships to end. Yes, there's dudes out there that are gonna cheat. Yes, there's dudes out there that may not know how to treat and deal with women. But what I'm starting to see is that a lot of women are ruining their own relationships. And a lot of it stems from their selfishness and their unrealistic expectations. Today, we're going to explore not only women who ruin their relationships, but some of the factors that I believe is causing this to happen. Do me a favor, hit that like button. And with that being said, let's get started.
All y'all want to come in my comments talking about male-centered, decenter men. You know who I'm decentering? You bitches. I'm decentering you bitches that think that all women should think like you. I'm decentering you fake ass girl ass bitches. I am decentering you because you're the problem. For my life and my experiences, you bitches have always been the problem.
So he knows I'm going to lunch. He knows you're going to lunch. He knows my vibe. He knows how I like to move, and he only sent $30.
But I'm not going to bend over backward for a man that is just sending whatever he can. He's not going to be my boyfriend, number one. But if I'm talking to him, next time I'm out and he says, oh, you need something for lunch, I'm going to tell him, it's okay, somebody already sent me $100.
Me in that situation, handling it with grace, thank you so much, baby. I'm so appreciative. I'm going to still take a picture of that bill and I'm going to send it to him. Thank you for the 30. That was the tip.
I'm not gonna lie, before I get out the relationship, I already know who I'm gonna be with next. Because at the end of my relationship, it don't never just end right away. It be like, it's finna end, and I know it's finna end, and we going through this and that, but we know we both finna break up. So it be stuff happening at the end of the relationship. Like I be starting other situations towards the end of the relationship. Sometimes I get like this little urge in me after I'm done, even if don't know who the next person is, I get this little petty urge in me, and I be like, oh, I'm finna go with the person that you accuse me of.
If that's what it's like to be a man, I don't really apologize to you niggas, because I see why y'all niggas be feeling some type of way.
I've been married.
Yeah.
And a quote-unquote housewife, where he did everything financially. I hated that shit.
Why?
Not saying that I'm not gonna clean and cook, but that's not what the fuck I want to do. Like, that's not what makes me happy. Me? No, I want to go out there. I want to work. I want to hustle. You know, I can bring in. Let me see. If my nigga make $200K a year, I want to match.
You can provide, you can protect, you can do all the things that are required by women, and that still will not buy you love or loyalty. It is the greatest lie ever told. Do not fall for that. That's just talking. I'm gonna give you a prime example of that. This is NFL wide receiver Xavier Worthy, worth millions of dollars, where most of us aren't worth millions. He can't get loyalty worth millions. A guy with $100 ain't got a shot. But let me finish the story. It was something in his spirit, something in his spine that told him not to trust this woman. He hired a private investigator to follow her around, and guess what he found out? His old lady was cheating. Xavier Worthy's woman was cheating his fiance.
Why did you and your ex break up?
I got my dream job and I said bye.
So you got your dream job and you said bye?
Yeah.
What is it that you see that the women out here have in common that makes you feel like, no, I can't be with her like that?
Women are looking for a vibe. They're not looking for actual relationships. They're looking for a sponsor. They're looking to be a financial liability instead of a asset. Yeah, all this taking a vibe and the hookahs and taking trips. What we doing?
Ain't no man supposed to pay no 100% of everything when women done fought for equal rights. Women have fought hard to be equally treated like men. They even let women in men's sports. They even let women coach male sports. So everything is 50-50. When you're in a relationship, sometimes it's 70-40. Sometimes it's gonna be 90-10. I might be 90 this time. You 10 next time. So it ain't never on the man 50-50. I 100. Man, we do whatever we gotta do to make it work. As a team, if we really a team, we do whatever we have to do to make it work.
Here's the thing. When we talk about going 50-50, the one thing that most people don't do is take into consideration that there is more than one way to go 50-50. Do I want a man who is a provider? Yes. Do I want a man who is a protector? Yes. Will I contribute? Absolutely. Because in relationships, 50-50 is you taking care of me and me taking care of you. We came into this relationship whole, 100-100. But this 50-50 split, it's got to be me making sure that I'm not putting too much on you and you making sure you're not putting too much on me. See, I can't speak for other women, but I can speak for myself. Just like the soft life that I want to live, I want my man to live one too.
I really married the love of my life. I really did that. In a world where so many people marry wrong, so many people choose wrong, I chose right, and I love that for me.
My problem is that I tend to attract narcissists, and I'm the complete opposite of a narcissist, yet I keep attracting unavailable men.
When was your last relationship?
4 years ago.
How long did it last?
It lasted 3 years.
Was he a narcissist?
No.
Why'd you leave him?
I cheated.
So you're coming on and you're playing the violin to get everybody's feelings involved. Poor empathetic girl who attracts the bad guy who's a narcissist. But then when they asked a few questions, you had a relationship with a guy for 3 years that you cheated on.
Yep, I did. I did. And I regret it.
And you left him?
Yeah.
Okay. What'd you leave him for?
At the time, my excuse was that I was bored.
Oh, okay. After you cheated on me, how did you apologize to him?
Probably like last year when I got repeatedly used and hurt.
Okay, so you broke up with this, you left this guy, 5 years ago? You broke somebody's heart and cheated on them. And then you didn't apologize to them until years later after you got. And you wonder why your karma is not clean yet?
Y'all leaving y'all men
y'all hard-working men that make sure they provide, is food on the table, and sometimes got clothes in your back, and even that's not his job. I really think it's a woman's job to make sure she got clothes. You feel me? I really think it's a woman's job to make sure she keep her nails and her feet done. What you mean you left the man because he can't afford you? What you mean?
Are you willing to change for a woman?
Yes, I am. I'm willing to change, definitely. And I have changed.
But you see how quick you said you willing to change?
Yeah.
Majority of the women are willing to change. He better accept me how I am. You see how quick the man was willing? You said I'll be willing to change.
Yeah.
Men are always asked to change. Yeah. Women accept me as I am.
You can't be with someone who is unable to see wrong in themselves. They'll never see the right in you.
I hate to admit it, but that is true.
A lot of women got the misconception that men want a partnership that you have to go home and negotiate with and say, baby, this is what I'm thinking. What are you thinking? No, men, if you're going to give us the responsibility of being the man, if I come home and say some shit that you don't agree with, that don't mean we about to talk about this shit. That mean I've been out here and I seen some shit that you might not have seen. And I'm saying at this house, to protect us from the shit that I saw, this how we gonna do this. If you don't agree, we could talk about it after the fact, but this is what needs to happen.
Now, gents, you all know my position. I don't believe that it's an absolute that all women can't be in relationships. I would never say that, because the truth of the matter is not all men are ready for relationships. That there are women who actually get it. I don't want you all to lose hope. I want you to know those women are out there, and that is why we gotta be the men that we need to be, so we're ready for women who get it when it's time.
I don't want to be replaced. I want you to teach me how to love you. I want to learn your ways. I want to learn how to communicate. I want to learn the things that make you feel safe, the things that make you feel loved, and the things that will make us succeed in our relationship. I know that you are my person. And for that reason, I want to do the work. I want to stay here. I want to work on it. As long as this remains healthy and we remain evolving individuals, I want to stay here. So teach me your ways.
Again, for you snaggletooth, sourpuss, tart, coochie, energy ass bitches. You want to talk about all the shit that I've been doing for my husband, because like I said, I cooked and I cleaned and he hasn't done a dish or done a load of laundry. You know what the fuck I don't also have to do? I didn't pay for that. Wait for it. I ain't pay for that shit either. You wait. I ain't pay for this. I ain't pay for this. I ain't pay for not a goddamn thing up here. I ain't even pay for the shirt, the drawers, the bra, the pants that I'm wearing. Do you know why I have that capability? Because I'm a husband's girl. Because I treat my husband with respect, dignity, and I love him more than, fucking the favorite candy you could probably think of. Okay, you understand? I love him in a way that is disrespectful, as in I would put hands on anybody that disrespects him, including my own fucking blood. It's about, oh my God, I would never want a love define me like this. Well, I hope it fucking doesn't. I hope you're sad, miserable, and lonely for the rest of your motherfucking life, bitch.
Yo, it's crazy that these women are destroying relationships, right? And if you think that's crazy, you're going to check out this video right here. It is just as deep as the one that we just saw. It's another topic that I believe that we need to get to the bottom to. I want to hear from you.